Well, today I'm going to show you how to make my lemon pepper chicken and a side of pasta. Stick around. Okay, first thing we're going to do is take the chicken breast. It's a large chicken breast. I'm just going to butterfly it and add a little olive oil and get a piece of plastic wrap. We're going to hammer it down, flatten it out, tenderize it a little bit, spread it out. And I will also cut those into pieces. So we'll have, each breast will have 2 of them. Okay, and I just pull the plastic wrap off. I'm going to just take about 2 cups of all-purpose flour with some salt and pepper. I'm going to mix it all up here. And I'm also going to add a little bit of the lemon, just the yellow part. Give it a little lemony flavor. That's always good. Take the chicken breast, each piece, and coat it really nice with the all-purpose flour, getting both sides on all the pieces. I get a skillet over medium heat with some olive oil and a couple of pads of butter, probably about 2 tablespoons of each. And we want to make sure that the butter melts through here. Get some minced garlic, probably a couple of cloves of garlic. Just use my little mincer here and get that into the oil butter mixture. Give it a little stir here. And I'm adding the Better Than Bouillon chicken base here, probably about a tablespoon or so in here. That's going to give it some really good flavor, some nice texture to the sauce also. I'm adding some pearl onions here, which I've peeled and cut in half, and we're just going to soften those up a little bit, maybe about a minute or so in the pan. Add a little bit of crushed pepper and some salt, a couple of pinches worth. Give it a stir. I'm also going to add about a tablespoon or so of the zest of a lemon, probably about half a lemon or so. Now for the chicken, you want to make sure you tap out any excessive flour and get it into the pan. Try not to overcrowd it too much. And press it down so it gets a nice crust on it. Squeeze the rest of this lemon over the top. Get as much of it in there for flavoring as I can, so this is going to be really lemony and really peppery. That awesome flavor. You guys should smell this. This smells fantastic. Well, now it's been a couple of minutes and I'm flipping the chicken over. Make sure we get both sides. So you want to make sure, again, you press it down a little bit just so it gets that heat off the pan and gets a nice crust on the other side also. So next, I'm going to grab about 2 cups of the pasta water. You want to make sure you reserve some of that for the sauce. That's going to help thicken the sauce. Get some black pepper in here. A little bit of the Italian seasoning over the top. And you want to let it boil for a couple minutes until it reduces and thickens up. And I'm just adding some fresh basil at the end of this. I've also added a little bit of crushed red pepper here for a little bit of tang, a little bit of zip into it, a little spice. It always tastes good. Spoon some of the sauce over the top of the chicken just to make sure it all gets in there nicely. So now that the chicken is done after about 5-7 minutes or so, I'm taking it out, putting it on a plate, let it sit aside so we can tackle the pasta, which I've boiled al dente. And I'm just going to add some oil to it. So it's all been drained already. Add some olive oil to it and a couple of pads of butter. Stirring the pasta in the butter just to make sure everything gets coated and gets nice buttery oil flavor. Add some more of this Better Than Bouillon chicken in here. This gives the pasta a fantastic flavor, a little bit of a roasted chicken flavor to it, which will go good with the chicken. And I've stirred it all up, make sure it gets all coated nicely, and add about half a cup of frozen and thawed peas and carrots. Stir it all up. Add some parsley here and a little bit more Italian seasoning. And I'm also going to break off some of this basil, and we're going to get that basil in there. Nice fresh basil always goes good with every meal, in my opinion. So I'm giving this a nice stir. And I'm also going to add about a half a cup's worth of shaved or grated Parmigiano Reggiano cheese. That's going to give it a nice flavor to the pasta. Cheese and pasta can't go wrong. So now that the pasta and the chicken are all done, we're going to get back to the counter and we'll give it a taste and I'll tell you how it came out. All right, so here's my lemon pepper chicken. And I'm going to add some more of this sauce to it. There's butter, Parmesan, garlic, some of these pearl onions,
All right, thickened up nicely because we used the flour in there and we let it cook down. All right, so here we have it. Let's cut into it. I'm just going to take this piece here, and it's just beautifully cooked. Oh yeah, the lemon comes out really strong. You get the pepper. I added a little bit of the red hot chili flakes on it just to give it a little zip. So let's give this pasta a taste too. Okay, and these are almost like elbow pastas. They call them pipette. They're kind of like pipes, little pipes in Italian. And I added the chicken bouillon and the butter, a little olive oil. If you give this a try, let me know in the comments below. Check out some of these videos here from my playlist. I'm sure you'll enjoy those too. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.